Archaeologist, Stone.
I'm an old man. Don't know much about anything. I'm joking. I'm Otis.
And I'm Ella.
8, 9, 10.
Sir?
Hold on a minute there, Sonny. Now I turn to my left.
Mister?
Just hold on there, Missy. I've almost got this. Now it says I take one hop forward and give it a shimmy shake.
Oh, no.
Sir, I'm afraid you can't be here without the proper credentials.
Do you know with whom you're speaking with?
The man who is standing in the middle of my homework.
Oh, sorry about that. You are speaking to Daring Dan Trueheart, intrepid explorer. I discovered this map and I'm following it to the lost treasure.
Mister?
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid you can't be here without the proper credentials, a letter from the university, or an ID badge.
Badges? I have no need of badges. I have a map which is currently telling me I should spin in a circle. Take 3 baby steps to the right.
What kind of map is this?
Dad?
It is a map which shall lead me to the lost treasure of Princess Ella.
Oh, Ella, not again.
Is your name Ella too? Named after the famous princess of the lost treasure? Now it says if I dig 6 fathoms deep, I shall discover the lost treasure of Ella. How many feet is 6 fathoms anyway?
About 36 feet.
I didn't really bury it that deep. I just like the way it sounded.
Well, I'd better get cracking if I'm going to have to dig 36 feet. But I'm determined to find this treasure if I have to dig all night.
Wow, that's dedication.
What's dedication?
Dedication. It can mean devoted to a purpose or loyalty to a cause. In this case, it means single-minded, focused on a task.
And I am dedicated to finding the lost treasure of Princess Ella. Did I dig 36 feet already? Well, it's certainly old, but it doesn't look ancient.
I was wondering where that one got to. I've been looking for it all week.
Young lady, that is my treasure you have.
Actually, it's my snack. I started burying my snacks to hide them from certain people who kept eating them.
Oh, I would never.
Anyway, I drew up some maps so I would remember where I buried them. And I guess you found one of my maps. Sorry about that.
You mean there's no lost treasure? No Princess Ella?
Well, you can call me Princess if you want. And the lost treasure is officially found.
The Daring Dan Trueheart fails again. All I ever wanted since I was a little boy was to be a famous archaeologist, following clues, digging for treasure.
Are you serious about wanting to become an archaeologist, or are you just looking for 15 minutes of fame?
Well, I wouldn't mind 15 minutes of fame, but a chance to become an archaeologist?
If you really want to be an archaeologist, you can volunteer and work with us. All these fine archaeologists have volunteered to join our dig this week.
Really? I can be an archaeologist? But don't you have to go to school for that?
You'd be a volunteer. I could teach you the skills you need to know to be an archaeologist. You've already got one that is essential for being an archaeologist.
Really? What?
Dedication. It takes a lot of dedication and willingness to do the hard work to be an archaeologist.
Oh, I'm willing. Let's get started. Where's your treasure map?
Archaeologists don't generally have treasure maps. Remember that hard work I mentioned? Ella and I were just getting ready to take these buckets up to the sorting tent.
What's in them? Piles of coins? Golden statues? It's just dirt and rocks.
Appearance can be deceiving. You have to look deeper. We are going to carefully sift the sand and find the treasures that might be hidden within.
Like gems?
No, but we might find some beads, possibly a coin.
You're going to sift through all of that to maybe find a bead or a coin?
I told you, being an archaeologist is a lot of hard work. Sometimes we dig all day and find nothing. But if we are dedicated to our task, eventually our hard work will pay off.
Like Peter and his friends.
Peter? Is that another archaeologist?
No, Peter from the Bible. We were studying about him last week. Peter and his friends, Andrew, James, and John, were fishermen. They had been fishing all night long and hadn't caught a thing.
Sounds like they needed to find a new line of work.
Because of one night of bad fishing, they were hard workers. They wouldn't quit because of one bad night. That's dedication, right, Dad?
I'd say so, Ella.
Anyway, they had given up for the night and were cleaning their nets, making sure they were ready for the next time they went out fishing. Jesus was teaching nearby.
Jesus? Is that another fisherman?
No, Jesus, as in God's son.
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard of him.
So, Jesus was teaching by the lake, and he got on one of the boats. And Peter asked Peter to put out into the water a little bit.
Why'd he do that?
I guess that people could see him and hear him better. Anyway, when he was done teaching, I told Peter to put out into deep water and try fishing again.
Well, that's just nuts. They've been fishing all night and hadn't caught anything. Why did they think that time would be any different?
Because Peter had been listening to Jesus, and he knew Jesus was different. They let down the nets, and they caught so many fish. The nets were breaking. They had to call in their friends to help them, and they caught so many fish, the boats began to sink.
Wow! I bet they were flabbergasted.
Huh?
Confounded? Surprised?
Oh yeah, they were. In fact, Peter was so scared because he was just a lowly fisherman, he begged Jesus to go away. But Jesus told him to not be afraid, that he would make him a fisher of men.
Why would they want to fish for men?
It's just a metaphor. What's that word again, Dad?
Metaphor.
Yeah, metaphor. Jesus didn't mean they were going to be throwing their nets into the lake and catching fish. Jesus meant that he wanted them to join him as he taught others about God. Jesus chose those fishermen to become his first disciples.
Why would he pick them? Weren't fishermen kind of rough characters?
That's what my teacher said. She said that the religious teachers during that time would never think of picking a fisherman for a follower. But Jesus looked at them and saw more than just a smelly, tired man. Jesus saw men that were willing to work all night, even though they weren't catching anything. And even when they had stopped for the night, they were willing to try one more time, simply because Jesus asked them to. Men saw smelly fishermen. Jesus looked at their hearts and saw more. Jesus knew if they would work that hard at fishing, they would work that hard at doing the Lord's work.
Sounds like this Jesus fellow was pretty perceptive.
He is. What's perceptive?
Perceptive means Jesus saw what others didn't see. Most people just saw fishermen. Jesus saw that they could become fishers of men.
Oh!
So are you saying that if I'm dedicated to sifting through all of those buckets of sand and rocks, I'll find treasure?
Well, no, I can't promise you that, but I can promise you that if you help us carry and sort these buckets, I'll teach you more and more about how to become an archaeologist.
And maybe we'll find some treasure along the way?
Maybe, but I think you already found a pretty valuable treasure.
Really?
Jesus values the dedication he found in his disciples. I think he would value the dedication he would find in you.
Really?
Really.
Don't forget about the most important treasure of all.
What's that?
The lost treasure of Princess Ella. Want some?
Don't mind if I do.
Come on, you two. Let's get these buckets up to the sorting tent.
And so continues the saga of the intrepid explorer, the daring Dan Trueheart.
Is that your real name?
Well, no, but it sounds much better than intrepid explorer Otis Potts. Ha ha ha!